Yeah, buddy. Quick bites.
I wasn't a fan of the reboot, the remake, whatever we're calling that one. Was it 2013 it came out? I can't remember exactly when, but it seemed a little too like Savage Jason. It seemed a little too scary, murdery. It didn't seem fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering, what would you have in your movie to sort of bring us back to the fun, the most fun period?
Well, I am who I am. I mean, I have a mix of obviously great love of horror movies, classic horror movies. I love a lot of the things that have, come down the pike over the years. The thing I really am frustrated at is audiences don't respond like they did in the 70s and 80s and even the 90s to the screen. The noise factor and the conversations, at the screen, don't go in there. No, oh, God, and people getting, really involved, that's kind of gone away. And I don't know if it's just because we're watching far more television, seeing movies on DVD and Blu-ray and streaming now, and you sort of lose that thing of, that group. And I made this next script. There is a lot of that same fun and intent in terms of trying to get the audience to react, having sequences that, as I wrote it, I tried to the whole time envision I'm sitting in the theater and I'm watching this, and would I have a great time with this? To me, horror should be, a fun time. It's fun to get scared. At the end of it, you walk away going, that was great. I want to see this again. As opposed to leaving it on like a note that just, it's okay. It's really hard to get a great ending on any kind of horror movie. I tried to give this one an incredible beginning, probably one of the most elaborate openings for a Friday the 13th ever in terms of what happens and what you see. Not something you could do with a fan film in any way, shape, or form. It's way, way too big. But still within the realm of what, Friday should be. And I tried to give the ending that same kind of sense of, okay, this is over for now. We kind of enjoyed what just happened. And, now let's wait for the next one, And in the middle, trying to make, again, the characters you care about. They're completely different character types than in Jason Lives, but there's still that kind of dark humor, between these girls. And, we have an antagonist before Jason actually makes his appearance of this nun who's like the nun from hell. I was raised Catholic, so I've got all kinds of memories of nuns tormenting me. But, I wanted to really kind of, again, have the story have a different kind of a fear factor in the beginning. Us really enjoying what these girls do, particularly what they do to the nun. And then Jason arrives, and then, of course, it's just like pandemonium, and moments happen that I think that in a horror movie, people forget that when you're hiding, the things that can happen, and, I just tried to put a little more, I guess it's just a sort of, horror entertainment as opposed to like torture porn or some of the other ones that you were just making it as intense as possible. I just didn't find that as much fun as some of the movies that just, kind of harken back to the old days. It Follows, I had a great time with. I thought that was a fresh idea, and they made it very much like a John Carpenter movie with the use of the camera and stuff. And I thought that was great because it really felt like, the old times again. But it was, a new premise.
With the F-13 lawsuit going on, why don't you write your F-13 sequel? What it looks like you already have.
I have. It's been done for, I guess, about a year now. And I literally wrote it before Sean Cunningham did the appeal or the appeal went forward. So I somehow thought maybe this is over and I can, have the script ready to go. But Sean appealed and everything stopped. So I've got the script. I have to see what happens when things finally get resolved. Maybe they don't want to, even go with what I want to do. They may want to do another, like follow the Jason storyline that they started in the Michael Bay one and do a sequel off of that. I have no idea, what they have planned. All I felt as both a fan and as the guy who did Jason Lives is, I felt now there's other things that I can do that haven't been done and are still kind of staying within the rules of what a Friday, I'm not taking Jason to another planet, not taking him to another city, not putting, him in, a jungle or desert, it's like we're back at Crystal Lake, except, this time we're normally like what I did in Jason Lives, and other filmmakers have done it too, is have Jason go into Crystal Lake at some point. This time he goes across Crystal Lake because it's frozen. So there's a chase that happens where the girl's trying to get away from him, and she's doing the old cliche where, the girl always seems to be tripping and slipping. Well, now it totally makes sense, because he's just coming, like steady as a rock, and she's just trying to get the hell off the ice. So, it's making use of something that we knew from the beginning and just doing something different. That's also logical in the horror movie world of logic.